Hello, beauties. How are you? I hope you're amazing. I'm on my walk. Oh, my hair is just crazy today, you guys. Okay, wait, first, before I do this, I've got to show you these flowers. This is wild that I did this live. Okay, so look at all of these blooming. How gorgeous. This is my favorite part about life. Okay, so I was on my walk. I usually do power walks. That's why I'm out of breath. My hair is just going to do what it's going to do. It's like a little unicorn horn. Okay. When I'm on these walks, I have all these thoughts that are processing. I'm walks are such a huge part of who I am. So it's I'm processing and I'm diving deep into information that's coming through me. And it's almost like the Matrix when I'm on walks, when I'm exercising. And a lot of you who follow me, exercise is something that's a requirement for us. If we don't do that, we would be very unsustainable. We would be really not be able to get out of bed. It would just not be well. So I'm on this walk and I have these thoughts going. And the thoughts are kind of going in this place of, I feel like I'm really fired up. It's the best word. I'm really I've got some passion coming through me. And the thoughts that I'm thinking are, I feel like because I stayed in some relationships longer than I knew I should have, that I lost the impact that I could have had during that time. So I'm in this current state reality right now in the present, walking, and I'm traveling back into these past relationships that I've lived in. And it's almost like a full sensory experience. I can feel them almost on top of me. I can feel them whispering in my ear. I can remember what the kitchen feels like. I remember what I was wearing. I'm having these, really big flashback experiences on my walk in the present moment. But it's bringing me to the past. So I'm in between now and this other seemingly virtual reality that's intangible, but it's not. It's so real because it's here now with me. It's right here, right now. And the thought keeps perpetuating. I stayed too long. I knew I should have left. I stayed too long. I should have left. I lost this time. And I said something really brilliant to a friend yesterday when we were kind of having this dialogue around this. And I said, I actually never lost any time I was in a relationship, because every time I was in a relationship, even if it was too long when I perceived, whatever that journey, that a co-created experience of a relation together and unification of me and them, I took that time of what was lost, putting my attention into them, putting my focus into them instead of fully into my business or fully penetrating it into myself. I was penetrating it into these other kind of messy places that weren't really a supportive place for me. And what I did during that time, they were so crucial because I took that time that I perceived right now as lost, but I can see now, I'm looking now in the past and it's lost, but then I come back into now and I go, no, actually what I did in the present is I created something from that perceived lost time, so I'm going to multiply my impact in the future. Let me give you an example. So this whole narcissistic codependent relationship that I was in, and my daughter Ella, and perceivingly, I lost something. I lost a relationship, or I lost a child, or I lost a time. But in reality, I multiplied because I actually co-created adopting my daughter. I co-created a book. I co-created a healing journey, An Uncompromised Life, which is going out June 8th. If you have not bought it yet, please go to Amazon and get it. You can download it. The Kindle's already live, or please order the book, or you can go on my website. This is really a book with 12 principles where what I'm talking about here is when we beat ourselves up of why did I stay in that relationship so long? Why couldn't I move through that relationship sooner? Why couldn't I let go of that relationship sooner? And this could be with friendships. Why was the emotional harbor of the letting go so long? Why did it take a longer time for me to come back into wholeness and peace than I would have liked? And this book that I created, An Uncompromised Life, I created 12 principles that specifically go into these mindset warps of how we are walking and we're pulling ourselves into the past, but then we're also coming here in the future or the present to then go, what can I do to multiply that time I feel was lost? And even the fact that I'm thinking there was lost time, I'm already multiplying that time in the future. And this is a really interesting subject because there's a new age finance structure that's really just dropping into this planet as we're evolving. We're going to be going digital. I mean, there's just a lot transitioning. I don't want to go in there. But what you've got to understand is that this frequency I'm talking about of you shifting these realities and how you show up in relation to yourself, and then how you show up into relation with others, even with me through this hologram, how you're showing up here is a frequency. And that frequency is going to allow you to interact with more people like myself that inspire you, that get you thinking differently, that get you feeling differently, that get you in a different vibration for ideas to come through, for creations to come through that you can offer. Because all a business is offering a solution to a problem. All we are as creators is we're creating things that haven't yet been created to offer solutions to problems. Like, there's a new age education system coming in. That's why I'm doing my PhD. Like, I'm studying this, I'm doing this, I'm looking at frameworks, I'm becoming more analytical in how I can communicate this spiritual world. And we're all kind of in this transition together. We're all kind of going through this, like, what are the new age things we're going to be speaking about when we go back out in person? And so the moral of this message was that whatever you feel like you lost in time, you actually didn't lose it. Look back on that time and see, what did I learn? And then what you learned, how can you create something to multiply that time lost is going to quantumly leap you into the people you're going to impact, influence, and, as a result, make income from. And so 2 things. One, if you really resonate with this, get inside my anxiety workshop. We have it tomorrow, the first session. There's 3 parts to it. Click the link in my bio. It's like $55. It's a stellar no-brainer. Oh my God, that is just so loud. It is an absolute stellar no-brainer offer. It's 3 meetings. It's one of the best offers I've probably ever done at low cost. So get inside it. Second is, if you are listening to this and you're going, wow, Colleen, I really like the way you think. Colleen, I really like the way you're processing things. I really feel like I want to shift my frequency. I really want to have more emotional relief on anxiety, on depression, on stress, on my everyday life. Then get my mindset audio. It's $19. Just go to my website and you can get it. I've had it for 3 years. Tremendous results. Everyone who gets it, tremendous results. I mean, they just go into a new reality instantly. I mean, it's one of my best, it is my best mindset audio, I would probably say. So anyway, get that. And the last thing I was going to say is I'm also doing a how to create an online course. This is going to be a higher end offer. So if you're someone who's listening to this and you have not created any online courses, you've never created an online course, you don't have an online asset, you don't have an online product line from, $0 up to high end, this is for you. This is only high end. I don't even have a sales page for it. It's, yes, Colleen, I want you to help me create my online course. I have a message to share. I have something that I need to offer in this world. I'm here to help people, and you're ready to do it, and you're ready to bring yourself online. You're ready to take people through your journey just off of, land. You're ready to enter into this virtual world. You're ready to be serious about it. You're ready to create this asset and rise. But I really wanted to share that because I really want to multiply all of us. Like, I really want to come into tune of frequency to this energy of love, to this frequency of impact, to be really multiplied, not just for now, but for your life, for life. So anyway, I love you. I hope this serves. Please feel free to share it, leave a comment. I love you.